this tutorial, we're going to cover the arithmetic operators that we've got available to us when we want to do some calculations in Visual Basic. Now, most of them are fairly common across all languages, although there are a few differences. So what I've got here is a basic program. First of all, I've declared 5 variables. Notice here, because all of the variables are of the same data type, in this case integer, I've actually declared them all on the one line. I've just separated each identifier with a comma. What I can't do using this method is initialize each of these variables. So in this particular example, it doesn't matter that I haven't initialized these variables. It's not important for my purpose. However, if I was writing a program where I've got multiple numeric data types, for example, let's say all integers, I wanted to declare them all in one line, I could, but then I would have to use separate lines to initialize them if needed. So what we're going to do is assign the result of an arithmetic expression to each of these variables. So addition, and I'm just going to hard code these values. So I'm going to go 5 plus 2, and it's the normal plus symbol that you would expect. Likewise, subtraction is fairly straightforward as well. That's assigned 5 minus 2, just with a hyphen. Multiplication, most languages do this. We assign 5 times, which is the asterisk symbol. Shift 8 on your keyboard too. So if I do some comments next to it, that should give 7 as the answer. Oops, what am I doing? 3 is the answer, and 10 is the answer. 2 more is division. I'm just doing regular floating point division here, what you normally do in maths and what you normally do in your calculator. Except on a computer, we use the / symbol to represent that floating point division. So 5 divided by 2 there should give us 2.5 as our answer. And then finally, exponentiation is to the power of. So 5 to the power of 2 uses shift 6. It's called a caret or hat symbol. Again, it's shift 6 on your keyboard. So 5 times 5 should give us 25 as our answer. So let's see if these actually output correctly. If I run the program, we can compare 7, 3, 10, 2, and 25. So plus and minus, standard what we're used to. Most programs use a single asterisk to represent multiplication. In Visual Basic, this is a little bit different. We use the /, and in VB we also use this hat or caret symbol to mean to the power of for an exponent. In the next video, we'll actually look at some operators to do with different types of division. Oh, did you see the mistake I made in this tutorial? No? Look at division. It should contain the value 2.5 because I've divided 5 by 2. Type that in your calculator. It will produce 2.5 as well. So how come my output is 2? The answer is the data type that I've used. So if I close this console window and stop the program from running, we can see that my division variable was declared as an integer data type. And as we know, integers can only store whole numbers. So that 0.5 was actually dropped because I put the answer of 5 divided by 2 into my division variable that's actually an integer data type. So to resolve that, let's remove the extra comma in the variable division. Yes, I've now got a red squiggly line there, but not to worry, we can amend that. Let's go dim division as, and VB here, because it's not a monetary value, we're going to go double. Now when I run that program again, none of the other values changed, but as you can see, now 5 divided by 2 is accurate because the double data type can store the 0.5 as well as the whole number 2, whereas the integer just ignored what came after a decimal place because integers only accept whole numbers.